Today we'll be talking about sustainability and how schools fund, maintain, and upgrade current EdTech programs. The topics we'll be covering deal with what type of technology teachers should use, how to decide between apps, and how teachers can become more involved in the decision-making process.
Many teachers have already begun using technological devices in their classrooms, like smartboards and document cameras. Most textbooks now also come with an ebook option, although only 18% of students are currently using that. There have been projects and movements focused on giving laptops and iPads to as many students as possible, and although those have met with little success as of yet, they will be continued in the future. The use of technological devices in the classroom is only half of it. Teachers also have to know what applications and websites work best in a learning environment. Matt Britland believes that the future of education is all about the cloud and anywhere access. Teaching and learning is going to be social. He thinks that the devices that students will have in the future will not matter as much as their access to a common cloud so they can share all of their work with people besides the teacher. Google has many options for sharing between students and also with larger groups.
Frequent maintenance is a key concept to keeping EdTech devices in the classroom. Maintenance includes updating, replacing, and repairing these devices so that they will be able to operate at their full potential. Some of these tasks include repairing wear and tear parts, cleaning equipment, monitoring the condition and functionality of networks and equipment, updating or upgrading hardware and software, backing up stored files, and removing and disposing of equipment and applications. Sometimes it is difficult to decide whether or not it is a good idea to update your technology. Here are some ways for schools to make this decision. Is the new technology still relevant? Would student learning improve from this new update? Are there any new hardware, operating systems, or networks that are required for this update? And are the costs of updating, retraining, and maintaining these devices worth it in the end? As we have all seen with the example article in class called Why Schools Make Bad Buying Decisions by Harold Levy, schools are not including the right people in their buying decisions for technology. One important quote from this source states, "Districts don't go to industry conferences, so they don't know what to ask for. Almost no principals attend such meetings." This shows how the people who are making the buying decisions don't really know what is best for the classroom because they are not the ones who are going to be using the devices.
One of the main ways to keep technology in classrooms sustainable is to make sure that teachers are well trained. Before introducing any new device or application to the students, teachers should make sure that they understand the technology well enough to not only demonstrate but provide guidance and support. This training can be accomplished on the individual or district-wide level, depending on the technology in question.
There is a current program through EdTech Teacher where they have summer workshops for teachers to learn more about using technology in the classroom. Some of the popular workshops include iPad Classroom, Advanced iPad Classroom, Technology in the Elementary Classroom, Chromebooks and the Google Infused Classroom, and Teaching History with Technology.
Programs are expensive, especially for schools that already struggle to make ends meet. However, there are numerous grants that teachers and districts can apply to that will give them money for the technology they need. Not all technology has to be expensive. There are many free alternatives to the Microsoft and Adobe programs that most schools use now. Databases like Nutmeg Education and EdTech Teacher that offer suggestions, opinions, advice, troubleshooting, and more for teachers researching technology for their classrooms. To wrap it all up, we conclude that EdTech devices are helpful in the classrooms as long as teachers are well trained in both the devices and programs. It is also not necessary to spend millions of dollars on the newest program since there are grants and free alternatives available. Once a school already has access to this technology, they need to participate in frequent maintenance and updates. Finally, teachers need to be the ones who are more involved in the decision making when it comes time to buy new products because the teachers are the ones who will be using this technology with their students. These are the best ways to make sure that educational technology is sustainable.